Welcome to episode 3 of the Drum Score Editor Power Up Your Skills series. Picking up from where we left off in episode 2, we'll learn how to make a second time in a tune and the essentials of unison. Unison in itself is a big topic and we'll cover that in a more dedicated session at another time. So second times, let's make some space on the screen here by scrolling the window. We place the cursor in the last line of the part, right click for the pull down menu and choose toggle second time. What happens is Drum Score Editor inserts a new line, copying and pasting the contents in and adds the brackets for first and second time. The copy and paste is selective in that if we had any unison markings, it wouldn't bring them across because they're not needed on the second time. Notice on the new line that the ending bar is now short. This is because the intro note has been balanced out on the first time through the part. And we need to increase the duration of this last note to fill out the bar. We select the target note, right click for the drop down menu. There's also a keystroke for this, Shift M for mic. Next we make the alterations to the score that we want in the second time. In our case, we're reverting to the score for the first part as that's what the melody does. So we go select and copy the notes we want. And now we're going to do something a little cute. We're going to select the notes we want replaced when we paste in the notes. It's important when you do this that you select from right to left, as that leaves the cursor where you want the paste to start from. If you click outside the selection, though, as I did, you'll end up adding the notes into the existing ones, which is going to be messy. So I went back and made sure I right-clicked as far to the left in the selection as possible to make sure that that replacement happened accurately. We then nudge everything into place using the beautify action, and that's us done with the second time. If you want to remove the second time, it's the same process. Place the cursor in the second time line and use the pull down menu to toggle the second time. Okay, unison. As you might already have imagined by now, the process is to select the notes you want to toggle to be unison and use a keystroke or a button or the pull down menu. On this first middle here, I've used a keystroke, which is U for uniform, and used the unison button for the next line. It does the same thing. We add the unison to the rest of the music where we want, but of course not on the last line, as that's the second time and the whole core is in anyway. You'll notice I said toggle the notes to be unison. If you have notes marked as unison and you don't want them to be, then it's the same process. Select them and toggle them off using the keystroke, button or pull down menu. Another example of this is perhaps wanting the core to only come in with some of that phrase, so you take the unison off some of the notes in the middle. And of course Control Z or Command Z on a Mac undoes that toggling off of the unison on those notes, puts them back. So that's it for this session. Second times and essential unison tools, all designed to help make you faster and more efficient at writing your scores. Happy scoring!